Happy New Year, and just to let you know, from time to time you will be receiving messages like Happy New Year, probably till the end of the month, or maybe all the way to February, March, you know. Yes, so just keep wishing yourselves a Happy New Year. And of course, you're welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on Joy News on Multi TV, your #1 entertainment show. And I am Doreen, Avio. And of course, I'm here to bring you all the juicy stuff. Yes, everything that happened over the weekend. And of course, the exclusive interviews we had with some of your favorite celebrities. But before we do that, let's take a listen to that song that is making the airwaves, that song that everyone seems to be talking about, and I don't know how that name came about though. Keke from Stone Boy, Medical, Daco Vibes, and of course, Kelvin Boy.
We go chop life, we go make happy, we go the party, we go chop life, we go make high, also we go carry. Master. Put up on no answer again, and in the year all of the bad man them. Give thanks for life again, we go take them to the dance hall again. Time and time again, if we fall we go rise and fly again. Money go come again. You know, I great make we bust champagne. Forget about the worries, girl come dance again. Wind that body again. And yeah, na me TV down the summer lucky. You can't cook, na chocky. Yeah. Bye wala da da. On ye wala son. Akwato be malayomo. It be for here with the blow high time. Joe magayomo. Bye wala da. Bonge wala song da. Can't wa fang but forget a cry. Ni wa ya water mommy echo. You the fella echo. Mommy D mommy. Atam fu be call low battery. Na me power bank da 99 still charge. Right, so that was a beautiful song, and it looks like Stoneboy has so much for 2019. Let's just watch out for that. Now to our very first story. Of course, it's all about our Hollywood star Jimon Hisu. Yes, he was in Ghana with other Hollywood stars, but you know how it is, how to get them, to talk to them, and most importantly, even to talk about their careers. He's a movie star, and we've seen him in several movies. So my colleague Becky caught up with him. He's been talking about movies, how he got into it, the challenges, and of course for you out there who is looking forward to go to Hollywood someday, just like me, he has some advice for you.
You know, the experience has been great so far, and to have my continent with such a great support, it's also you know, amazing. Again, you know, it all came from a dream, and trying to exercise the dream, and was in the right environment, which is Hollywood. And
how is it there? Do you have any, you know, difficulties, you know, getting into the industry there?
Yeah.
How has it been like?
Who said I didn't have difficulties? I mean, who said there was no challenge? I mean, people you see, very successful people you see, you must know, and you must, you know, sort of like conceive that that person has failed so many times before, you know, you see where they are at that point in time in their career. So the trials and errors were, you know, endless, and yeah, it wasn't without a struggle.
So to the many people out there, what would be your advice for them, Ghanaians, especially Africans, who aspire to become somebody like you and the others?
The aspiration is really to keep the dream alive. Okay. You know, to constantly, you know, nursing the dream and keeping it alive. I mean, because in this life experience, I mean, every time you come across somebody, it's, you know, that person is sort of like their makeup tend to discourage your, you know, evolution in life, and yeah, you shouldn't believe. You should only believe what you know, feeling deep inside and, you know, to accomplish in life, and not to let anybody else's reality become your, you know, anybody else's assumption to become your reality, you know.
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, so that was Jimon Husu, yes, and we're hoping to meet you someday in Hollywood. Now, moving on, Papi Kojo is one artist. Yes, he came in doing so good with his friend Joey B, and then he went off. Oh, what happened? He's been talking about how he had to take a break, and I'm sure you heard the rumors of depression in his life. He's been talking about 2018, and the exciting news is that he and Joey B are cool. You know, you remember some feud between them? They are so cool. So for him, I guess 2018 ended beautifully for him, especially with their latest track. Greetings from...
It's just, you know, it got to a moment when I just wanted to be by myself and just stay away from the music, so yeah.
Does it have to do with the depression?
2 years ago. That's like...
Yeah, well, maybe the interview was...
Yeah, exactly, the interview came out late, but that was like 2 years ago, yeah.
So moving forward, 2019, before 2019, before we talk about 2019, how was your 2018?
It was good. It was actually good. I'm grateful for a lot of things that happened in 2018. I was learning, you know. I learned a lot, you know, and all of that. So I'm excited, man. I'm especially excited for the new year, you know. So yeah, I can't wait to get out there and then just do my thing.
It looks like the new year has started really cool with you performing with Joey B on stage.
Sorry, you guys hear it like a year after, you know? Yeah, we see it later. Like, we made up a long time. We toured last year. We were in Europe together. We shot a music video, Greetings from Abroad in Germany. So yeah, we've been cool.
So any plans for this year? Are you getting married this year? What's going?
I just dropped a new song.
Tell me about it.
Balance. I just dropped a new song called Balance, featuring Joey B and Shana Music. So you guys should check it out, man.
What inspired the song, though?
Man, it was fun to be back in the studio with Joey and Nova, you know, just working with different sounds and everything. I was just excited and hyped in the studio, and yeah, that's how it came about.
Apart from the new songs that you've released, you don't have any plans for 2019, what you're expecting or what you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm just putting out songs because it seems like the fans miss that, you know, so I just want to give them music, man. 2019 is just for the fans.
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, so that was Papi Kojo, and yes, he is a rapper, and you heard him. He says 2019 is all going to be about music, music, music. Now to rapper Sarkodie, who has been trending for a few days now because he was on This Is Gospel on Hits FM. He's been talking about politics, though. Maybe one would have thought someday Sarkodie would love to be an MP or perhaps president of Ghana, but he says he would love to be a leader of a group, but not to be tagged a politician of a party or the other. He's a leader of Success Music, but maybe he wants to climb it a notch higher. So yeah, Sarkodie has been talking to Funky 5 on politics.
We are sure that we grab a pen. One pack of hate at twice or back 10. Over baby, near one check it out for 7. Yamia Chadia, what Yama, we would yarn the fem. And he was so keep Muka. Rapper Holly, Grandpapa, Maka. And you want to swim to why would you so Yakapa? Yeah, we need to tell them rap, not Germany.
I think the tag politician, I don't like. You know, I don't think I like it. But I think we all politicians at the end. But I understand where you're coming from. I was in full time going into it. No. But I would want to be a leader of something that, like a state of mind that I would like to push. But not necessarily. I don't think that's, I don't know. But for now, how I feel, I don't think that's my calling.
So if any political party approach you?
No, that's a no. That's a no. That's a no. Like, approaches have been there, like us into like support a particular party, or I don't believe in that. You know, and people tag you to be with this party and this other party. Actually, people think I'm getting paid to say certain things. You know, I literally speak from how I feel. When I did inflation, when I did Doomsaw, naturally I care about people. I care that everybody survives, so it makes it a better place. You know, our communities are being torn apart because of money, so we are not having real love. You know, when you travel outside to, you know, let me say the white man's land, they have, you can see the family have time. They go to picnics, they share love, because there's no people feel like they're not entitled to anything. All they're entitled to is love, because the system works. So if you need a loan, there's a way that you need to go about it. So you don't have to say, I'm not talking to my uncle because he wasn't able to give me a loan. That is my problem. But if the system is right, you know, it allows people to come together naturally. So that is why I vent, because I see people fight unnecessarily because of poverty. And we can't even have real love anymore. People can't visit their families because when you go and you don't drop some coins, the whole visit doesn't even make sense. And I came over. Attention seeking is not bad, but too much of it is chronic disease. Senka social media trend and might be relevant and could be a feature with these. See, I say, I grow up with this, who can I trust to control the keys? Until I die, I go for my time, I'm changing industry, no daddy, please. And yes, I must still no go rest in peace.
Let's talk showbiz.
Right, so that was Sarkodie talking more on politics and wanting to be a leader of a group someday. And now to the Golden Globes Awards. Yes, it happened yesterday. And yes, you should see the fashion, what everybody was wearing. But most importantly, we are taking a look at highlights of the event that happened yesterday.
Bradley Cooper, you are hot.
Sandra Oh and Andy Samberg co-hosted the 76th Golden Globe Awards on Sunday night and kicked off their hilarious monologue by viciously roasting the audience with compliments.
Hey, Jeff! I wish you were my dad.
Highlights included calling out Lady Gaga's infamous quote,
"There can be 100 people in the room, and 99 don't believe in you, and you just need one to believe in you," and that was Bradley Cooper.
A quote she even told E.T.
Bradley is a visionary human being. He has such an eye for creating an atmosphere of liberation and talent, and he believed in me. You know, 100 people can be in a room and 99 don't believe in you, and just one person believes in you, and it can change everything. And he believed in me, and I'm so grateful to him for that.
Jim Carrey got kicked out of the movie section and used his moment to plug Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's called Sonic the Hedgehog, comes out in November. Oh, well, you know, come back next year. I'm sure it'll be nominated.
If you listen closely, you will hear Emma Stone yell out, "I'm sorry" for Aloha. Take a listen.
It is the first studio film with an Asian American lead since Ghost in the Shell and Aloha.
But most importantly, Sandra Oh's powerful speech about change.
I wanted to be here to look out into this audience and witness this moment of change, and I see you. All these faces of change, and now so will everyone else.
E.T. spoke with the host's other co-stars ahead of their gig on the red carpet, Sandra's Killing Eve castmates.
Have you talked to Sandra? Is she ready? How's she feeling? Was she rehearsing when you guys were together, or what? Anything like that?
She's as cool as a cucumber, man. She says she's very, very nervous, but she's the most professional person I've ever met in my life. So I just know she's gonna smash this. I can't wait.
She's gonna ace it.
And Andy's Brooklyn Nine-Nine pal, Terry Crews.
Andy's up here today. Did you give him any hints, any tips on hosting?
You know what I told him? I literally sang, I was like, we ready, we ready, we ready, 9-9. I literally did that. And he was like, I'm pumped. I tried to tell him, just relax, man. You got this. Do your thing. Do what you do, Andy Samberg.
Right, so those were highlights of the Golden Globes, and congratulations to all winners on the night. And this is where we ended all on Let's Talk Showbiz. Today's edition, I'm Doreen Avio, and I'll be right here same time tomorrow on JoyNews on Multi TV. Do enjoy your evening.